Yeah, this is the Barrett 950 Autotune Antenna. When we were away last time, it was constantly deaf. No matter what I seemed to do to the radio, the antenna was deaf. I couldn't hear anything with the radio. Plus they're having difficulty in hearing me. So on arriving home, I've actually stripped the aerial down and had a look at the problems that are in the antenna. And the problems are in the connection at the top to the whip. And I'll actually show you the problems with the antenna, and I'll show you the cure that I hope that'll work.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
guys, the Barrett antenna now is in pieces. I pulled the top off, and if you have a look at the top here, this pin comes through here, and what happens is it goes inside the pin on the top. So what I've done is I've actually created a little copper washer up here. Now, this little copper washer, very thin copper washer, is actually going over this pin. And then what I'm going to do now is I've got a spring, a very small spring. I'm going to place the small spring on the top here. When we push the aerial back together again, this pin here goes inside the shaft on the top of the antenna, so it'll have a proper mechanical connection, not only just an inductance connection which it's had before, because that pin is not quite the thickness of the hole, so of course, you know, it doesn't seal properly. So okay, we're going to try that and see if it cures our problem with it. I'll show you the mods I'm doing to it. Got the Barrett antenna back together again with a little bit of copper and that little spring up the top. There's actually a 3mm gap between the little bail and choke at the top of the tuner and the bolt that comes on the antenna, which goes over that pin. Now I've got a rigid connection. It will be a good electrical connection, and I've just had the radio on, and the volume is much louder than it was before. We could turn it flat out. You didn't have to turn the volume down. You could only just hear. Now it's booming in, absolutely booming in. So I think that's been the problem, and I think I've fixed it. So there's a cure for the Barrett Auto Tuner. My Barrett Auto Tuners on the Barrett 950, and hopefully that'll help a few of you guys from spending a fortune getting your aerials fixed. This is Jim's tips, and I hope they work for you.